تأسس معهد قطر لبحوث الحوسبة في العام 2010، وهو واحد من 3 مراكز بحثية وطنية تابعة لجامعة حمد بن خليفة، وهي عضو في مؤسسة قطر للتربية والعلوم وتنمية المجتمع. أسس المركز لرعاية الأبحاث التطبيقية في مجال الكمبيوتر، والتي تخدم المجتمع القطري خاصة والعربي عامة. أصبح معهد قطر لبحوث الحوسبة من المراكز الرائدة عالمياً في معالجة اللغة العربية حاسوبياً. أحد أهم المجموعات البحثية في المعهد هما مجموعة تقنيات اللغة العربية ومجموعة الحوسبة الاجتماعية. الخطوة الأولى هي حوسبة اللغة العربية لتصبح متداولة على الكمبيوتر، وكذلك لتمكين تطوير ونشر التطبيقات العربية قدر المستطاع. تحويل الكلام المنطوق إلى نص مكتوب بدقة عالية يساعد تطبيقات متنوعة قد تعين ذوي الاحتياجات الخاصة، وكذلك عملية البحث في أرشيف المحتوى الصوتي والمرئي. وبما أننا نتكلم عن ذوي الاحتياجات الخاصة، فكيف يمكنهم مواكبة العصر التكنولوجي دون إمكانية الطباعة وإدخال المعلومات؟ لذا قمنا بتطوير تطبيق لوحة مفاتيح للمكفوفين بلغة بريل. الجديد فيما قمنا به هو أننا نمكنهم من الطباعة بيد واحدة كي يتمكنوا من استخدام الأجهزة المحمولة بسهولة ويسر. بالطبع لا بد من التطرق إلى التعليم أيضا، ولذلك قمنا بتطوير أفضل قارئ للكتاب الإلكتروني مع دعم شامل للغة العربية. جليس هو اسم البرنامج، وبالفعل خير جليس في الزمان كتابه. أحسنت. أما بالنسبة لوسائل التواصل الاجتماعي فهناك العديد من البرامج التي قمنا بتطويرها والتي بنيت على تقنيات اللغة العربية التي طورناها، بدءا من تحليل التغريدات العربية للحصول على نبض الشارع العربي ووضع هذه المعلومات في أيدي الجميع من خلال موقع tweetmugaz.com، إلى تطبيقات عالمية للمساعدة في الكوارث والتي تم استخدامها من قبل الأمم المتحدة في عدة حالات من الزلازل والأعاصير حول العالم.
The Arabic Language Technologies team at the Qatar Computing Research Institute has developed a suite of tools for the processing of the Arabic language, Farasa. Farasa may be accessed from the following website. And you may try it online simply by typing into this edit box and then selecting the desired feature, such as diacritization or tashkil, which is the insertion of short vowels on top of the words that make for much improved machine translation and is critical for text-to-speech conversion. We also have segmentation, which identifies the stem of the word as well as the prefixes and the suffixes as shown in this example. Another feature is the named entity recognizer, which identifies proper nouns in the text and correctly categorizes them as geographical names, entity names, or personal names. We invite you to look at the different features in Farasa, and for more information, please feel free to visit our website at qcri.com. And thank you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. شكرا لدعوتي لحضور هذا المؤتمر. أشكر الضيوف الكرام على حضورهم، وسأعرض بعض إنجازات معهد قطر لبحوث الحوسبة خاصة في مجال تقنيات اللغة العربية. كما ترون أتكلم في الميكروفون، فيتم التعرف على الكلام وتحويله إلى نص مكتوب وعرضه على الشاشة، وكذلك ترجمته إلى اللغة الإنجليزية بشكل آني. تم تطوير هذا البرنامج للتعامل مع اللغة العربية الفصحى، ولكن طورناه بشكل أفضل كي يتعامل مع اللهجات الشائعة مثل اللهجة الشامية واللهجة المصرية واللهجة الخليجية واللهجة المغربية. زي ما انتم شايفين أتكلم دلوقتي باللهجة المصرية. Jalis is an e-book reader that was developed by the Qatar Computing Research Institute. It allows for the consumption of PDF as well as EPUB format files. We'll take a look at some of the features by opening one of the books and scrolling through some of the pages. Here we can see the usual features such as copy, adding highlight, adding a note, searching within the book or over the web, but also sharing content externally. We'll demonstrate one of the interactive content features by quickly navigating to the proper page using a preset bookmark. This is an example of a multiple choice quiz. The user will answer all the different questions and will finally get a score for all the results. Here's an example of an embedded video.
المها العربية. يعتبر المها العربي أشهر أنواع الغزلان، حيث كان يستوطن في
Jalise also helps make the content more attractive for students by using gamification as part of the interactive features. So we'll move on to another book. In this exercise, the student must select the correct answer by shooting the right target.
أحسنت.
Jalise also provides the user with a set of preferences such as the type of font, the size of the font, and the color of the background, amongst others. Jalise is currently available in 4 languages: Arabic, English, French, and German, with several more in progress. Adding a book in Jalise is very simple. Simply press the Add button and select the book. Jalise is available on the Windows Store and the Google Chrome App Store. During disasters or mass emergencies, people post huge amounts of situational sensitive data, such as text messages and images, on social media platforms like Twitter and Facebook. This online information provides numerous opportunities for humanitarian organizations to get situational awareness as well as actionable information much faster and much easier than ever before. So we at Qatar Computing Research Institute have developed an artificial intelligence data processing engine called Artificial Intelligence in Digital Response, or AIDR. This platform combines human intelligence with machine learning techniques to process millions of messages and images during disasters, where each tweet or image is then categorized into informational classes that are of interest to many humanitarian organizations and then mapped to a live map. So for example, this is the map we built during the recent Hurricane Matthew. It shows the path of the hurricane, the tweets and images categorized into different classes, and also geotagged. But if we go to a specific example of images, we can see here a perfect example that provides situational awareness, as it clearly shows the destruction of a bridge or a road. Now, this information is not only important to authorities to assess the severity of the disaster, but it also helps in routing the aid that is planned to being delivered to the affected areas. This was a brief introduction of AIDR technology developed at QCRI. And for more information or to learn more, please do visit aidr.qcri.org. And thank you.
QScout allows us to quantify the performance of football players using novel metrics. Let's explore the insights we can learn on Iniesta, who plays for Football Club Barcelona. After selecting the season and the club, QScout provides high-level information on the player. These are basic metrics, such as the success rate of long passes, and can be readily found online. So what does QScout offer? Recurring patterns are an important part of football. This figure highlights the recurring ball trajectories in which Iniesta participated. Passing is key in football. Managers want to have players who can fit into the passing style of the team. We analyze how the players are involved in the passing motives of the teams with respect to the order and the length of the passes. Our system identifies players with similar passing characteristics. Interestingly, Football Club Barcelona recently signed Gomez, whom we identified as a potential replacement for Iniesta. Next, we focus on the physical characteristics of the players by analyzing their movements. We derive the most important movements of Iniesta, which reveals he was active at the left side of the field. Again, we can analyze the similarity of the players, but this time based on the movement characteristics. Our method suggests that Gomez may be a good replacement of Iniesta based on their movements. Additionally, we have advanced metrics to quantify the consistency and the uniqueness of the players. Finally, let's take a look at how Iniesta was creating shots in the season. The first figure shows the movements of Iniesta before taking a shot, while the second figure illustrates team-level movements and Iniesta's involvement in it before the shot.
Braille Easy is an app developed by the Qatar Computing Research Institute to provide a one-handed keyboard for the visually impaired using Braille language. Braille Easy may be invoked from within any app. For example, if we start the Notes app,
تم عرض لوحة مفاتيح بريليزي.
the next step is to configure the app for your hand. So in this case, we're going to configure it for the right hand.
تعديل وضع الأصابع اليد اليمنى.
And now we can start typing. So for example,
سين لم ألف ميم سلام مسافة.
Braille Easy also supports the English language,
English language selected.
and similarly may be used to type using English.
H E L L O. Hello, space.
Rayyan assists in performing systematic reviews, which typically require 1 to 2 years in order to collect evidence from hundreds or thousands of studies and to assess their validity and risk of bias. After sign-in, the user dashboard is displayed, listing all current reviews in progress, providing details of the collaborations and the status. The review is a list of citations obtained from searching multiple databases such as PubMed, EMBase, etc. Diving deeper into a specific review, we see on the left panel several facets of the review, such as the decisions made to date in terms of inclusion or exclusion of studies. Also shown are the keywords most likely to be used to include or exclude a study, as well as a word cloud of the main topics in the studies, and so on. Back to the right side of the workbench, the different studies of the review are displayed along with the details such as title and abstract. Users can now include or exclude studies while assigning a reason for the decision. Users can now use the links on the left side to quickly zoom in on specific studies and expedite their decision-making process. Users can also display the different studies using the similarity graph, showing how similar the studies are to each other. Green dots represent the studies that satisfy the filter applied earlier, whereas the red dots are studies that do not satisfy the requirements of the filter but are similar to the green studies. As the user labels studies for inclusion or exclusion, complex machine learning algorithms are running in the background and learn from the user's decisions, then make predictions for the remaining studies as to which are most likely to be included or excluded. Rayyan includes many more features and can be used on smartphones and in an offline environment with synchronization upon connectivity. Rayyan has a user base of over 2,000 users in over 60 different countries. This number has quadrupled over the past year. Here's a list of the top 20 countries using Rayyan. And the top 20 organizations. And finally, we leave you some testimonials by the users of Rayyan.